Hello everyone, welcome to this problem on linear graph, long linear graph question. So I'm going to zoom in for part A first. Alright, so for part A, we are given this equation y equals to 15 plus 0.2x, and we are supposed to find the value of A given this table of values. So let's see, how can we do that? Well, given this equation, then I hope you can see that x is equals to 20 when y is equals to a. Well, this means that all I have to do is to substitute my y as a and my x as 20. So my a is simply equals to 15 plus 0.2 times 20. Okay, so highlight to let you see that it clearer. And this will give me a value of 19. So a is equals to 19. I just write it down here. Alright. Now, for part B, we are required to plot this graph. Draw this graph on the axis given and 2 cm to represent 10 units for the x-axis, meaning we have to count by 10, like 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 for every 2 cm. And using a scale of 2 cm to represent 5 units to draw the y-axis. Okay, so for the x-axis, it is 10 units for 2 cm. For the y-axis is 5 units. And I'm going to cut out this table so that it's easier for me to draw later on. So let's move on to part B first. Okay, so for the scale, 0 every 2 cm, which is the big square, is 10 units, means 10, 20, 30, 40. This is my x. And for the y-axis, every 2 cm is 10 units. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to make the marking as well. Next is to draw and plot the points. So I'm going to use red color to plot it. So the first point is here. When x is 0, y is 15. So that will be this point here. Since this point, the x is 0, if I were to do a dotted line, and the y is at 15. Next point, x is 20, y is 19. So the x coordinate is 20. I start with here. I hope you can see my red color dotted line. And I will stop at 19. Do take note, every small square on the y-axis is 0.5. So it's 15.5, 16, 16.5, 17, 17.5, 18, 18.5, 19. So it's here. And the last point, 40, and x coordinate is 40, y coordinate is 23. So I go over to 40 and continue to go up until I hit 20, 20.5, 21, 22, 22.5, 23. Mark it with a cross. Next is to use a ruler, please, and join them up. do remember to write down the equation of the life. And we are done with part B. Okay, let's move on to part C. And part C, I'm going to move it down so that it's easier for us to see. And make use of the graph to find the answer. Okay, let me make it bigger. So see part 1. And perhaps at this point in time, I wish to highlight this. From the graph means that we are supposed to use the graph to find the answer and not through other means like algebraic method. So they give me x is 12.5. So I go over to the x-axis. 12.5 will be somewhere here. And I am going to go all the way up to the graph, which is the line that we have just drawn. And find at this particular point here, what is the corresponding y coordinate? 17.5. And once we have that, we got the answer for it. 17.5. The next part will be when y equals to 20, what is my x coordinate? So y equals to 20 is here. And again, I'm going to zoom in so that you can see it clearer. And I'm going to, from y equals to 20, go all the way to the red line that we have just drawn. And I have successfully found out that at this particular point of the graph, which is the line, where y coordinate is 20, the corresponding value of x is 25. And just need to write 25 here. And with that, we have come to the end of this video. So if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.